Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thank you so much for stopping by. My name is Emma and you are very welcome.
Pretty lady, African woman, first time I saw you, I told myself.
From the title of this video is about how to safely take down your two-strand twist without experiencing knots and tangles. So if you've been taking down your twist and constantly every single time you are experiencing knots and tangles and obviously breakage, then this video is for you. I'll be showing you guys how to safely take down your twist. But if you haven't watched my video on how to two-strand twist your hair, you might want to watch it, and I'll link it somewhere up in this video. But you really want to watch it because that really determines how your twist out turns out. You'll also see from the title that I said featuring how to twist your crown section. So I'm sure a lot of people will be thinking, are we taking down twists or are we actually twisting our hair? But in the how to two-strand twist video, someone commented, this is the comments, guys. So she wanted to know how to two-strand twist her crown section because that's something that she's been struggling with. And so when I was filming the takedown video, I'm like, you know, I can actually incorporate this because how I take down my twist in my crown section is pretty much the same way I would twist my crown section. So I figured, why not incorporate it? I feel like I'm talking too much. Let's get right into it.
I've had this twist for about 4 days now, and I re-moisturized just once using water and oil. And here I'll be using the African Pride 5 essential oils as well as some sectioning clips just in case. And I re-moisturized my hair using water and oil, I think 2 days after I did the twists. And so here I would be adding a bit of oil, just coating the twists with some oil, and this helps to tame down any frizziness during takedown. However, you want to note that if your twists feel dry, if you haven't re-moisturized your twist, adding oil at this stage will not tame down any frizziness, neither will it moisturize your hair. Also, you want your hair to be moisturized before takedown because this will help to prevent any dryness, breakage, knots, tangles. Actually, emphasis on breakage. You want your twist to be moisturized before takedown. So I would start with the back section, and what you want to do is you want to twirl the twist in the opposite direction. So you just keep twirling, and remember to be gentle with your ends. And when you're twirling, you would find that it begins to open, and you use your thumb and your index finger to separate. Now, this is what a lot of people do. They try to unravel from the very top, like from the root. What you want to do is you want to start from the bottom and work your way upwards. So you just twirl on the opposite side and separate. Now, when you separate them fully, you want to separate each of that section. But what you want to do is you want to twirl until it's kind of wider, and then you just separate them naturally. You twirl on the opposite direction, feel that it's wider, and then just separate it naturally. I don't really force it to separate, except I feel like an opening, and then I would run my hands through it to separate. That way it also controls the frizziness. Also, because I don't use combs, I actually take my time to separate with my fingers. You want to twirl the opposite direction. You find an opening, and then you use your thumb and your index finger to separate like so. So you find this opening, you just put in maybe your index finger and then separate with your thumb like so. You might encounter knots or tangles when trying to unravel, but you will not encounter this if you've watched my video and if you've done what I've asked you to do. And this is simply when you're actually twisting, you do not want to twist uneven sections. So each time you're twisting, you want to make sure those sections are even in length and volume. I said this in the video, so go watch it, okay? So this is the second way that you can unravel your twist, but you start off the same way by twirling the opposite direction and separating. And then what you want to do is you want to hold one of those sections and then just flip the other section in the opposite direction of the twist until you get to the roots. And that's basically it, guys. And so you can see that it is well defined, and this definition you can maintain this definition even after separating, but you have to be careful. So you just twirl on the opposite side until it kind of gets wider, and then you run your fingers through and find where it's open and then separate. I think that's what I meant when I say you separate naturally. So when you run your fingers through, you would actually feel the parts that are kind of open or already separated, and then you just separate. I hope this is making sense, really. So you see, I can comfortably do this, like separate it from the root, and probably not run into the risk of encountering knots or tangles, because when I actually twisted each section, I made sure I was twisting 2 even sections, even in both volume and length, and that way I wasn't borrowing from one section in order to complete the twist. That borrowing from one section to another is the reason why when you're taking down your twist, it can easily get tangled and knots, and can even cause breakage and also frizinnes. So ensure that when you're actually twisting your hair or twisting each section, you are twisting 2 even sections. Moving on to the crown section, I really just bend my head towards the side and concentrating on. So this is my left side, so I will technically just bend my head leftward, or bend my neck leftward, and then unravel the twist, or I would twist my hair. So if I was twisting, I'll just do the same thing, bend my head and then do the regular twist technique, which is to twirl, collect and give. And those who have watched my video know what I'm talking about, and that's it really. And it's the same thing. You can bend your head forward this way and lift your arms, but I find that this method, like, your arms would cramp within seconds, so I just prefer to bend my head leftwards and just twist. So this is the same thing I would do on the right side. I would bend my head rightward, unravel the twist, or twist my hair. Basically, you can also bend your head forward, but I find that when I do this, my chin hits against my chest, and I don't know, it just feels really uncomfortable. For the giveaway, the keyword is growth, so you know what to do. Go to the Instagram post and comment growth, and I would know you've watched this video till this very point and you are the real OG. As I said, I don't fluff with a comb. I just separate with my hands, shake things up, and we are good to go. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you found it helpful. As usual, if you did, please give it a thumbs up, and I will definitely see you in the next one.